No matter how much I criticize Brian Shaw, there is one thing that he has and Leonidas doesn't. It's his aggressive and explosive style of arm wrestling both before and after the go. I don't think Leonidas is or ever will be an offensive style arm wrestler like Brian Shaw. And add on top of that, if we look at this recent clip from Brian Shaw's channel and also the thing that Philip Larson said about Brian's setup game, it's clear that Brian is going to be a bully in the setup.
Sir, can you get control of the match, please?
Okay. Elbow down, elbow down.
Just see what he's... I'm not moving. I'm right here. I'm ready to go.
When Brian says that he didn't just copy Devon Larratt's style, he only took away whatever suited his style. I think he was talking about the setup game. That's what he took away from Devon. And also Devon was the main reason why Brian Shaw switched from an inside arm wrestler to an outside arm wrestler. Obviously, none of the guys that Brian is training with have the strength of Leonidas or Kona. It's not even close. So Brian won't be able to immediately move Leonidas off center. And that is something that he needs to worry about. When we look at Brian, it doesn't really seem as if he's training really hard. But when we listen to him, it's a completely different story. I am really pleased with how things are going. Still a lot of work to do. A lot of improvement to make without a doubt, but definitely feeling strong. East vs West 23 will happen on 18th of April in Cologne, Germany. In fact, the event will not happen in Cologne. Only the press conference is going to be there. The actual event will happen in Wuppertal, which is about 50 kilometers away from Cologne. And there will be no qualifier event this time. But the card is absolutely amazing. Starting from the undercard matches, Duan Borman vs Andre, Artem Samson vs Alexei, Zurab Tavbaridze vs Mayan Stringas as the headliner of the undercard. Then Richard Borman vs Lars Rohrbachen, Ayane vs Melek, Beth Kili vs Rustam Babayev on the left arm, Aymeric Predins vs Matt Mask, again the left arm, Egle Vetkute vs Azera, one more left arm match, Artyom Morozov vs Alijan Muratov, another left arm match. Make left arm wrestling great again. That's what they are doing here. Arthur Makarov vs Mindaugas Tersitis, World Championship match. Samusha vs Alexander, Championship match. That is manifesto for you right there. Dave Chaffee vs Ivan Matushenko. Then we have Leonidas Arcona versus Brian Shaw. That is one of the bigger matches that everyone is talking about. And finally, Devon Larratt versus Vitaly Laletin. Not the world title match, but will be a best of 7 since it is a main event. You can judge the quality of this card with the matches. You can also purchase the pay-per-view or the entire season pass if you want using the code Pradeep. After the previous event, Devon and Dexter were talking about potentially having a change if somebody doesn't make weight. Devon's suggestion was there should be a pay cut, and I completely agree with that.
But there should, I don't know, I think that, there should certainly be a financial incentive to make weight. Or a financial penalty to not make weight.
In the previous organization too, in the same organization when Engin was heading it, there was lots and lots of shady stuff going on when it came to the veins. That stuff is still happening. Nugo didn't make weight, but at least they showed it to us. But that doesn't mean that it should be allowed forever. A 50% pay cut, I think it's fair. And out of that 50%, half should go to the organization and half should go to the opponent that you're facing. Do you like this suggestion? Mention your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up. I'll see you again.